I'm Rick Duncan. Here it is, February 2nd, and we're being joined in studio by our friend Melinda from Surety Community Lady Center. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Glad to have you back.
Thank you so much.
So it's our monthly visit. We always come in and tell us about all the cool things going on at Surety Community Lady Center.
Right.
And we'll, real quick, I know it's tax time, and taxes are baffling to people who've done them many times, let alone if it's maybe the first time you've done taxes, or if you're about to have a baby, or you just had a baby and you're like, what do I do? I think I get a tax credit for this, but I don't know. You guys can help out with that, right?
Absolutely. And a lot of them in that position, they're drawing, a little income, not making really any deductions in that. So they can absolutely fill out a short form. And a lot of times their money is slim at that time.
Sure.
So on February the 9th and the 23rd and March the 9th and the 23rd, so you're getting two options there. We're having a tax class, and it's on how to prepare a short form.
Oh, wow.
So if they'd like to register, just call the center at 488-2070 and talk to one of the advocates there, and we can get you all set up.
That's cool. That's very easy.
It is.
Because, taxes can be baffling, to say the least. Yeah, especially even if you've done it before. But now you guys always do so much, though, at the center. And and now I know there's a lot going on because it's a very special time. I know that you and I were just talking about, actually.
Right. We are here for babies. I mean, that's what it's for, is for mothers and babies and the family unit.
Yeah.
And in January, of course, on the 22nd was the National Sanctity of Life Day, and so with that, we just are wanting to be there for the pro-life, for the saving of the child. And it can be done. A lot of people make emotional decisions when that time comes. Maybe you weren't expecting the baby, it was unplanned, or you're not getting support from either the boyfriend or the family during that time, and so you just don't know what to do.
Right.
So we're there to help give more of an informed decision for you rather than an emotional decision. Just provide you with the information, because you can parent, in different ways. Even if maybe you're not in a position to raise the child at the time, you can parent by providing adoption for them.
Yeah.
And we have all the resources there to just help guide you along the way. That's what our advocates are there for. We have the different trainings through our classes, and the different facets of the pregnancy, as well as after the child is born. Maybe you think you can't do it, but after you look into this training in our, Learn and Earn program, you're like, you know what? I can really pull this off.
Yeah.
And that's what we're there to kind of advocate with you on that.
And that's the thing. I've talked to several people who have had, unexpected pregnancies, and it comes up, and your initial reaction is, oh, I can't do this, or there's no way I can pull this off because, either I'm not married, or I'm not in a committed relationship, or I'm not. Right. But there are so many ways around that.
There are.
That I know you guys provide. So
there are, and it's a few of the things that the girls say is, oh, I was going to go to college, oh, I was going to have this career. It's all gone now.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Right.
No, it's not. We just have to adjust. A prime example of that is our COVID of 2020. And things adjusted, and that's the same thing with the pregnancy. It doesn't mean that, oh, all of my plans are gone now. It's just like, oh, okay, so now there's something that's come into this, and now it's a beautiful life that has come into the picture, and so we're just going to adjust how I move forward into the future. But the future is still there, and it can be a wonderful transition for you. When God created the baby, and in Psalms 139:13 and 14, he created the baby in the womb, so he knows it's there. It's a gift that he gives. And so now as a mother, you can nurture it and be the mother that you want to be. And we're just there to answer the questions and to help you out with, documented information, as well as the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. And the thing is, there's so many different opportunities that you do offer at Surety Community Lady Center. I know besides, tax classes and the advocacy, I know you, teach young families how to grocery shop and how to bake and how to cook and what to do, when you have to go to the grocery store and, you have to pick and decide and budget and all kinds of stuff. You provide a lot of services.
Yes, we do. And we actually have one of the baking classes, which is Apples of Gold, coming up in March. And you can see all this information on our Facebook page as well as the website. And then we do financial classes as well. So we do the financial advocacy. So we're there to help in any way we can. And just to walk you through this, all of our advocates will meet with you and we'll pray with you. We are a faith-based organization. So we'll have prayer and just like, hey, we're going to move through this and we're going to stand beside you. And this is the next step that we need to go.
Yeah. And if it's the situation you're in, explore every option.
Absolutely.
So, Melinda, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rick.
Of course. So make sure you check it out. Surety Community Ladies Center, sclcrichmond.com.
There you go.
There you go. Check it out. Surety Community Ladies Center. We'll check in on your Storm Team 2 forecast on the way on the G.